Welcome to the grand finals of the 2026 TAT Amateur National Tournament. Brought to you by Storm and the SPI family of products. By South Point Hotel and Casino, home of the annual August Military Team Classic. By Kegel, built for bowling. By Coolwick, official apparel merchandiser for the Storm Youth Championships. By Sin City Apparel. And by Pearson Ranch. Now, enjoy the action of the grand finals of the 2026 TAT Amateur National Tournament. Welcome to the grand finals of the 2026 TAT Amateur National Tournament. Brought to you by Storm and the SPI family of products. By South Point Hotel and Casino, home of the annual August Military Team Classic. By Kegel, built for bowling. By Coolwick, official apparel merchandiser for the Storm Youth Championships. By Sin City Apparel. And by Pearson Ranch. Now, enjoy the action of the grand finals of the 2026 TAT Amateur National Tournament. Welcome to the grand finals of the 2026 TAT Amateur National Tournament. Brought to you by Storm and the SPI family of products. By South Point Hotel and Casino, home of the annual August Military Team Classic. By Kegel, built for bowling. By Coolwick, official apparel merchandiser for the Storm Youth Championships. By Sin City Apparel. And by Pearson Ranch. Now, enjoy the action of the grand finals of the 2026 TAT Amateur National Tournament.
Good evening. Welcome, everyone. We are live in Las Vegas at the True Amateur Tournaments, the February national event. I'm Blair Blumenscheid, and I'm joined by Matt McNeil. Matt, we've got an exciting finals ahead for us.
Oh, we absolutely do, Blair. We've got 5 divisional winners that have earned the right to bowl for the championship title here at the 2026 True Amateur Tournaments Winter Championship. And we got a lot of great bowlers. A lot of great bowling has happened all week. And we're down to the final 5. They're going to bowl one game for $25,000, and then we got 3 of the 5 bowlers who are in the progressive pot. So if they go all the way in the progressive pot, it could be a 6-figure payday for whoever wins this thing. So it's going to be really exciting, and I'm looking forward to it. As I do every year, it seems like you blink, one TAT's over, and then you're at the next one. And it just seems like yesterday we were starting the tournament out, and here we are. It's in the finals, and we're going to watch somebody make some life-changing money, hopefully.
Yeah, we have a great group here. Some really cool stories ahead of us. We'll introduce them while they're still practicing. They have about 5 minutes left. We've got Matt Anderson from Las Vegas, Nevada. He qualified through the scratch division.
Brother of Andrew Anderson, PBA superstar. So if that last name sounds familiar, it is, and it's not a coincidence. The two are related.
And he does his shout-outs include Kurt Pelon, who's here this week, and he helped out Mr. Anderson and Andrew for keeping him motivated.
Yep. So. And if you look down there, Kurt Pelon, he's a former PBA champion. He's down there ball repping Matt. Looks like they've been kind of working together, and I think Mr. Pelon maybe has some financial interest in Mr. Anderson's performance today, but he's also been helping him out with his surfaces and ball motion and lane play and stuff like that.
We also have Mr. Michael Charles. He's from Sun Valley, California. Which division did Michael
He's the
qualify?
senior.
He is the senior.
Yep.
Okay, his hobbies are bowling and golf. He has bowled a lot of TATs. He wants to, first and foremost, shout out his mom and his ball driller, Marvin, and all of the people that believe in him.
Yep, that's awesome.
And this next one, Nolan Mori. He's from Union City, California. He is 16 years old.
How about that? Making the TAT finals at the tender age of 16.
This is his 3rd time that he has bowled the TAT, and he wants to say hello to all his friends from the Bay, as well as Kevin and his family for bringing him here. And then Ben Broomfield from Pembroke Pines, Florida, loves to bowl. He wants to shout out to all the South Florida peeps. And finally, we have Mr. Stephen Williams from Oakland, California. He likes to coach football on the side.
Oh, cool.
And he has a long list of shout-outs. Wants to shout out Pam Sterling, Steve, Jeff, Dupree Dickey, DJ Mertz, Tion, and Deontay. And he says he has no bowling achievements, so maybe this might be the highlight for him.
Just making the finals is a bowling achievement, I'll tell you that much. Now, it looks like we got 3 Californias, we got a local, Nevada, and then we got Florida. So we've got the West Coast and we got the Southeast. And
coast to coast.
Everybody else was shut out. The whole middle of the country, United States, didn't make it. And I didn't think we had a left-hander in our mix, but we do have a left-hander in our mix. So we got, or a Ron-hander, whichever theory you subscribe to. So we got 1 lefty, 4 righties.
Matt says that endearingly because he is left-handed.
Yep, or wrong-handed.
How many times have you heard wrong-handed in your life?
Well, I was around Del Ballard Jr. for a while,
so too many.
I heard it quite a bit.
So it's a 1-game match, folks. We do have some handicap, which we'll talk about. We also have this little progressive pot.
Yeah, and we got to get the breakdown from Jamie. We got to get the number sheet on that because there's a lot of money in there.
And I'm sure Jamie, he usually makes his way up to the booth to give some insight.
Yep, so we got 3 bowlers of the 5 in the progressive. That's Matt Anderson, Nolan Mori, and Ben Broomfield. So those are the 3 guys that have an opportunity at the big-time money. Now, they also, for being in the progressive, if they do win, they get $5,000 just off the bat. Just for paying that fee and winning the tournament, it's $5,000 to the good. And then they're free rolling on their first shot, which I believe is 10 to 15% of the progressive pot.
So fun. And the 16-year-old is in the progressive. Of course, it's smart money, but
I would imagine so, unless he's declared himself an amateur and is bowling for cash. I don't know.
I haven't heard that, but I'd imagine it's smart money. So we'll see we'll see.
I think we're going to see a lot of bowlers using. This is a fresh condition now here, so we started with a fresh condition, then had all our bowling and all our practices and all the rounds, and they just let them go, and now we have re-oiled fresh again. The lanes don't sit very long, so they are going to change quite a bit, and I've seen a lot of surface going down the lane, which with the rev rate of these players is definitely going to alter it more. So I think the first 5 frames are going to be really interesting. There's going to be a lot of movement here.
Practice, if you're going to do any surface changes, you need to do them now. If you would like to do any surface changes, just do them now.
Yeah, looks like we got a few ball reps down there. Boy, I tell you, the ball rep industry is thriving here at the 2026 TAT there, Blair.
We got a lot of them, that's for sure.
We got Pelon and some other young man. There's another gentleman in a sweatsuit, it looks like.
I think that is Nolan's dad.
That's Nolan's dad.
I think
right.
Bowlers, no more surface changes.
Everybody's getting their last shots, and as I always like to say, when you hear the sultry tones of Ed Dufek, that means it's time to give away a lot of money.
Bear with me, folks. We had camera got bumped, so, as we're getting ready.
But a big hand for these finalists here. They're bowling for over $45,000. That's bigger than most PBA events.
Oh, Nolan's dad has a Storm hoodie on, so I hope my sweatsuit comment didn't sound disparaging. He's looking very sharp in that sweatsuit, and that's a very nice Storm hoodie he's wearing.
Mr. Matt Anderson.
As traditionally, each player is announced and then has to get up and throw a shot. I've always said these first frames are the toughest. Got absolute quiet, everybody watching, and all the money on the line.
All right.
It's a good-looking first shot.
Winner of our 190 to 215 handicap division.
Good opening strike for Matt Anderson.
Mori.
You see him going pretty much up the lane. Looks like he's using one of those high-performance, slow oil absorption pieces of equipment, Blair. How about
What a
that?
shot.
How about this young man? If you haven't heard the name Nolan Mori yet, you're going to start to hear more about this young kid. Wow, was that good? That's impressive. Now, tough start for Michael there, and I'll tell you what, as a fellow wrong-hander or left-hander, I think I'll just stick with left-hander from here on out. That's pretty far left, especially on this 43-foot pattern. I hope we get to see Michael throw a few more shots in the track area. I kind of just seems like he's a little too far to the left right now.
Gets it.
Yep, makes a spare.
All right. Going next, out of Pembroke, Florida, Benjamin Broomfield.
Now I like Ben's shirt. It looks.
170 to 180.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Stephen Williams. Sorry. Stephen Williams has a picture of a driver's license on the back, and I think it's his picture.
Oh, I do see that. That's
Do you
cool.
see that? That's pretty cool.
That is creative.
Yeah, I think that's pretty neat.
Ben's wearing one of the cool TAT jerseys. I just love this design. Cool what came up with.
All right, high through the nose, but only leaving the 3-pin. And the handicaps, folks, if you look up, do we have the scoreboard cam going?
Not at the moment. I'm going to reset that one too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when we do get the scoreboard cam up, you will see the handicaps are built in to the player scores already. So you'll be able to see the player score with the built-in handicap.
And finally, winner of our 169 and under division out of Antioch, California, Mr. Stephen Williams.
Yep, there's Stephen with a picture of looks to be the state of California driver's license on the back of his shirt. Quite unorthodox. I haven't seen a shirt like that.
Yeah, I've never seen that. That's very cool.
I think it's pretty interesting. Now, I wonder how much personal information he actually has on there, or if it's just maybe a fictitious address.
All right. Still touches the head pin. Folks, that first shot, I know you mentioned it earlier, but when everyone's watching, no one else is bowling. You get your name announced. You have to walk up there.
It's quiet.
Oh,
yeah.
So much pressure.
Yeah, so. You haven't thrown a quiet shot in the tournament yet. And now here it is. It's super quiet. You got all the spectators watching. It's hard. It's very, very hard. I say generally for most folks, the toughest shot all year is the first frame of a team event of nationals after you march out. But this one ranks right up there if you happen to make it. All right, good spare. Good spare for Steven. So Matt Anderson, he's a scratch player. He has to overcome some handicap for sure here. Stephen Williams is getting 32, and Ben Broomfield is getting 30. Michael Charles is getting 20, and Nolan Mori, the youngster, is getting 10. Oof.
Yikes.
That's real tough. As I just noticed, Matt's given up a lot of sticks already, and I'll tell you what, an open hole in the second here on a 2-8-10 is not oh, he did get he got 8. He broke it down. Okay.
Yeah, he did.
So it's a makeable one now. Early double for the young man from Union City, California.
Man, if you're 16 and you're just here and you got nothing to lose.
I think it's great. He's free rolling.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, he's. Well, so it's going to be 8-1 in an early hole for Matt Anderson. That's.
Oh, here's a bonus.
Yep.
The driver's license is Dupree Dickey's face.
No way. That's funny.
It's a Drill Factory shirt.
That's funny. I like it. Well, wide right for Ben there. Leaves the rail. 1, 2, 4, and 7. Pretty tough spare on this. I think Michael might have heard my advice through the microphone. It looks like he's trying to set up a little further to the right. Yeah, I think that's going to be a lot better, Michael. Yep.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Yep, good result. See, that was the left-handed shining there, Blair.
That's it.
Yep.
The left-handed shining. You just have that telepathic
exactly.
reach straight to him.
Yep. It's all left-handers are born with it.
Now that I've heard this is Dupree's face, I see it. Don't you see it, Matt?
Now I can see it. Yeah. I think that's what a great way to advertise your pro shop. And it's probably the pro shop address on the back of the driver's license. Oh, looks like a piece of lint or something on the approach there. He's going to step back. Ooh, nice shot there by Stephen Williams. See Matt shaking his head, and he's trying to throw a urethane ball right now. And I'll tell you what, folks, urethane just didn't really cut the mustard here very, very long, just because of how the pattern's designed and how quickly the pattern transitions. And I'll tell you what, they ran the lanes right before we came on the air, and they're transitioning very lightning quick. And I think Matt already sees that going away. You know, he went light mixer in the first, 210 in the second, and now can't even. Pretty close shot to what he threw in the first frame, and he can't get that ball up to the pocket anymore. And I think he's just shaking his head. He's like, I don't think I can get this ball to do the right thing anymore. I think we're going to see a ball change in the fourth. And meanwhile, Nolan just gets up and splits the 8-9 again.
I'm telling you, he just no fear. It's fantastic.
None. Yeah, he doesn't. He has.
But
no fear here.
His parents in the back are celebrating every strike because
they got to be very thrilled.
Yeah, they're looking ahead at the college years, going, man, this would be a huge dent, especially if he's in the progressive.
Yeah, pay for a book or two.
Yeah.
See now, this is a weird thing. Now, can you win progressive money as a Spark bowler? I don't know. I don't know what the gig is. We're going to have to ask Jamie.
Yeah, we'll have to ask.
We're going to have to clarify a few fiduciary matters here with Mr. McWilliams. That's closer. Soft 7 there for Michael. I think Michael just needs to move maybe a 2-1 off of that further inside. Just trying to play a little too much shape on lane 49. Uh-oh. Nope.
Oh, man.
We got our scoreboard cam up?
We do.
Look at that.
Yeah, we do.
All right. Blair is on it, folks.
think we have Jamie McWilliams.
Yep, and he's
McWilliams.
got. I think he's got some financials. For us,
Yeah,
too.
and I'm gonna hand you the mic and pass you that we're gonna do some
Switching.
Yep.
All right. Oh. Oh. All right, I think we're good now, Jamie.
How's it going up here, everybody?
It's going good.
I haven't really seen much of this bowling center today.
Here we go. We got the financials from the
Yeah.
guy running the tournament. Jamie, can you tell us first off, congratulations on another great event.
Thanks, Matt.
But I'm going to cut right to the nitty-gritty. What do we got here for money?
We got a lot of money.
All right.
A lot of money paid out this week. I think it's close to $800,000 we paid out this week. We're still kind of crunching the numbers. I crunched them real quick and ran some up here to kind of give the guys some information about what's going on, because it's just been a crazy week out here in Vegas at the TAT.
Absolutely.
You guys were busy in the storm booth all week, giving out a ton of storm equinoxes and high road 40s, and you see a lot of those going down the lane this week that have been pretty successful. So Equinox is a great ball. A lot of guys have gave me compliments about the Equinox and what it looked like this week, and I think it was probably the ball of choice on this pattern.
I think it was. We saw a lot of those balls doing the right thing here on this winter TAT pattern. So
yeah,
it matched up very, very well.
Yeah, we had 6,200 entries this week.
Wow.
Almost 6,300 entries. 6,294 was the total count of all entries for all events for the 9, 10, I don't even know how long we've been here anymore.
We've been here 9 days.
It's been a while, but yeah, it's been a crazy week. 16,345 games and 1,377 bowlers. So it's been a lot this week, and we still have the final match. We're not sure what we're going to pay out here, because one of these guys could take home some of the progressive pot.
Yep. Progressive
pot's $100,100. So it's just over $100,000 for the second year in a row here at the TAT.
Yep.
So it's been pretty cool, man. Pretty cool to see that progressive pot get up. Matt Jones obviously won $46,000 last year out of it and took a pretty good chunk, but nobody hit it in July, and now it's back at $100,000.
Yep. Absolutely. Okay, now I got to ask you about this young man, this Nolan Mori. 16 years old. Is he bowling for smart money, or is he declared as an amateur? Will he be paid as an adult?
I believe he's bowling for smart money.
Okay, so he's bowling now. He can win progressive money as smart money.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There we go.
Yep. Singles competition, so he's allowed to do that. 16 years old, make the top 5 here at the TAT.
Pretty incredible.
Pretty crazy.
He throws it good.
He does. He's getting a lot better. We've been watching him here at the TAT last couple of years, and he's getting a lot better. Yeah, I mean, it just goes to show you out here, we get all sorts of styles, all different ages, people from all over the world. It's just a really cool smorgasbord of styles and just bowlers throughout the week. So we had a 94-year-old make the finals this week. And
Who was that?
Jack Lippert. He went 3 rounds in the finals at 94 years old. So it's pretty crazy to see a 16-year-old make the top 5, a 94-year-old almost make the top 5. And, it just goes to show you that anything's possible out here. Everyone's got a shot. And that's, how we've always just said that this tournament, we don't have a favorite. Everybody's got an even shot at winning the money out here. And that's the way we like to have it. And, they know that going in. So it's
something for everybody.
Exactly.
So we had a question in this chat. We have all these divisions. And the folks that had handicap in those divisions, do they still get handicap in this championship match, Jimmy?
They did. I reviewed their final scores, and then I cut their handicap down a little bit based on how they've been bowling today. So if they've been bowling pretty good, they might get a few less sticks. But Michael Charles has 20. He's a senior bowler from 183 average from Simi Valley, California. He's getting 20 pins in this final match. And then we got Stephen Williams. He's getting 32. That's Nolan Mori right now. I cut him down to 10. He's getting 10 sticks because he was lighting it up. I think his last games were 235, 220 coming into this match. So he's getting 10 sticks. He's a 192 average, but I mean, those young kids, they're getting better so quick.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I tell you what, the way he's throwing it, it looks like he should be giving the guys 10 pins.
He's looking like more like a scratch bowler. Next year, he's going to have to go up scratch, no matter what happens here in this
pretty
match.
Sharp.
He's going to go up to scratch. Well, anytime you make the final match in your division, you bump up a division.
Yep.
So you're not allowed to bowl in that division again next year if you made the championship match. So all these guys are going to bump up one average division for the next year at the TAT, or next July even. And then you got Binge Broomfield, 175 average, getting 30 pins, and he's up right now on lane 50.
And he's got a double going, so he can really jump in the mix here.
You know, he's bowled for a long time and haven't had a lot of success at the TAT.
Big
honestly.
trip 4.
And today, he's bowling out of his mind.
Yeah.
I mean, he's averaged 150s, 160s out here consistently for the past probably couple tournaments at least. And then today, he's just lighting it up.
Wonderful.
So it's really cool to see him have a good day. And then we got Michael Charles, again, another longtime bowler. He's probably been bowling for, 15 years or so. Really nice guy. Doesn't bowl that much anymore. Senior bowler, like I said, Simi Valley. Cool to see him here as well. He's never made the championship match. I don't know if he's ever sniffed it.
Wow.
So this is a really cool moment.
Dream come true for him.
Well, for a lot of these guys, you know, they're bowling for a lot of money. I mean, I don't think any of these guys have ever thrown balls for this much money.
Oh, absolutely. So we had a lot of international representation, Jamie, this week.
It's becoming more and more of an international tournament, you know, just like it is here in the States. When people come, they enjoy it. They'll tell their friends, they'll bring a friend. And it just kind of snowballs over the years, and that's kind of how we've grown. And now it's growing international like that because we have big groups coming from all over the country and trying it. Now they're bringing their friends back, and the groups just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So, yeah, it's people here from, I think, 12 different countries or 14 different countries. It's right in that area. A big group from Norway, you know, always, I think they're about up to almost 20 people now. The giant group from Mexico, 250 coming up from Mexico, mostly returning bowlers now. Yeah, we had guys from all over. People flew in from Philippines and Guam and Japan, all over.
It's a tournament for everybody. Unless your name is Gerald Johnson. is Gerald Johnson still on the band list?
No, he can bowl. Our past champion.
There you go,
yeah,
Gerald.
Our past
all
champion,
right. Yep.
Gerald and Brandy. They usually come out. Couldn't make it this year. Their good friend Lou and Sarah came out from Detroit to represent them. So I got to see Lou at least. So I didn't get to see Gerald. But,
okay.
Yeah, he's one of. That was a great match that Gerald won back.
Oh,
in the day,
yeah,
too.
it was. Yep. So speaking of, we just got done talking about all the international stuff. I know you got your normal summer TAT coming up.
July 4th through the 12th.
Yep.
Yeah, here in Vegas at the Orleans. It should be another big tournament, over 1,000 people. Probably 3,000 or 4,000 entries at least in that one. That tournament's been doing very well. It's hot in Vegas, but it's cool at the bowling center.
It
so
is.
We'll be okay.
And it heats up pretty good when the people start bowling for the big money at the end.
Yeah, well, we packed that place. You know, we got a couple thousand people in the Orleans Bowling Center, and then the pressure kicks in, and yeah, it gets a little warm in there. But we got that tournament in July, and then you know, you're coming out to Munich with me, right? To Munich, Germany.
It's my territory. I'll be there.
All right. Yeah, we're going out to Munich in August 2026 for the first time, bringing this thing overseas. I got a good sponsor over there that's kind of helping me get this thing started. And, yeah, we're going to go give it a shot over in Munich at Dream Bowl with Mark Noble and represent Storm over internationally now. It's going to be really cool.
Looking forward to it. It's going to be a great tournament.
Oh.
This Nolan is just, he's unbelievable. He's 16 years old. It's just unbelievable. I'm glad I'm old and retired because I couldn't bowl against these kids. They're too good.
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking pretty
so
good.
good.
And that,
how good is he?
Trip 7 always going to help.
Oh, yeah.
Help the pocket a little bit in this final match.
Absolutely, especially on a single, getting you a double there.
You need a little luck to win this thing. It seems like, you know, there's been a couple guys that have, very few guys that have ran away with this final match, I'd say.
Yep.
And there's a lot of guys that have gotten lucky with Brooklyns and trips and just some lucky breaks along the way in this final match to help them along with their victory.
Well, sometimes they say it's better lucky than good, and I definitely think it holds true. Sometimes you do want to be lucky.
It's nice to have a lucky day out here at the TAT. You can end up with thousands of dollars in your pocket if you have one good day. So
speaking of, well, he was trying to get lucky there, but didn't do it for Ben. He's got a pretty difficult split,
Yeah, Ben's the 175 bowler, so he, like I said, he's never been in anything like this. He's got to be pretty nervous.
Oh, yeah.
And I know he is because he always has a giant smile on his face.
Yep.
Anytime I've ever seen him, he has a giant smile on his face, and this is as serious as I've ever seen the guy. And I mean, hey, it's time for it, right? It calls for it. The moment calls for it.
Just outside there. Going to be open for Ben, but he's still not in bad shape. Got 4 frames left, and he's still not in bad shape, especially with his handicap. He's cruising right along. He's trying to hang in there. Jamie, how many unique entries this year? How many unique bowlers into the tournament?
Right about 1,400. 1,400 bowlers here this week. We had 400
Wonderful.
people make the finals, which is, we had 3 first shifts of the finals here at the South Point Bowling Stadium. We had 60 lanes, and we had to have 3 first shifts just to fit everybody on the lanes because there's so many finalists. So it's a good problem to have. A lot of people here this week. A lot of people having a good time.
Yep.
You know, I got a lot of compliments, a lot of thank yous today. It's really cool to hear that from the bowlers and see that, you know, me and my staff's hard work is appreciated because we do work hard, and we try to put this on and do the best we can for the bowlers every year.
Yep. Speaking of the staff, I mean, you guys, seems like sun up to sundown, and then even plenty past sundown. It's that tournament office is always bustling with you and your staff, and it's a lot of
some late nights.
A lot of late nights.
Late nights and early mornings. Yeah. Unfortunately, being the boss, you know, you got to be the last one to leave and the first one here in the morning, but it's okay. I've been doing this for 25 years now, so I'm getting used to it.
Any predictions so far? Who do you like? We only got 4 frames left, but who
it's always close, man. This final match always seems to come down to the 10th. Like almost every time, it seems to come down to the 10th. You know, they get some handicap in there. Like I said, I did cut it down a little bit. But, you know, the 175 bowler, he needs some pins to compete against these 2 guys that are standing there just swinging it right now. So it's going to be close. With Ben's 30 pins, he's got a chance. He's got to stay clean through the rest of the game.
Yep, I agree. Pretty good shot from Matt Anderson there.
He's been throwing it great all day.
Yep,
I had a few people come and tell me that they think he's going to win the tournament, that got beat by him in a match. Some of the scratch bowlers, they think he was the one to win. And he made it through the scratch, so that's a tough division to get through.
Yeah.
I mean, we have some
very tough one.
We have some of the best amateur bowlers in the country here. Some of the best scratch bowlers that have chosen not to go pro. You know, for whatever reason, they're almost all here this week, and those are tough matches to get through. So to get through 5 rounds in the scratch division, you got to be throwing it really good, and you got to be real sharp. Matt's done that today.
Absolutely. Well, and Nolan Mori just keeps trucking along. Triple, 9 spare triple, and he's definitely asserting himself here and has pretty good control right now of this match. That left lane has just really caused Michael a lot of problems. He struck every time on the right lane, Jamie, but he just can't seem to figure out lane 49.
Yeah, I can see that. He's having a little bit of trouble. I wasn't out here earlier. I'm not sure if he tried switching balls, but I'm not sure if he's in the right area right now. So we'll see if he makes an adjustment, but he's got to do something quick.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's just maybe a little too far on the outside. I definitely think on lane 49, he needs to be a little more closer to the middle part of the lane there.
Yeah, these lanes out here at South Point, they do hook, but he's the senior bowler. He doesn't have the revs he probably used to, so he's a kind of a lower speed. He's a senior bowler. There are a lot of them are like that, but he's a smart guy. He should be able to figure it out.
Pretty good shot there from Ben. Just didn't come up. It looks like he got some good fingers in it. It looked like he got out of it good. They're stretching out fast. That was one of the things I definitely noticed. This pattern does transition pretty quickly.
Yeah, we got ice, oil both ways, so it does tend to transition a little bit. But it holds up really well throughout the day.
I agree, yep.
We have so many bowlers. I mean, we were full the last 3 or 4 days with a waiting list of 100 people on a lot of the squads.
Yep.
And the pattern, stayed pretty true for the most of the day. You don't see a lot of scores coming out of the early squad or the late squad. It's a very good mix between the two. So that tells you what this pattern does. And we put a little extra volume in there to kind of account for the amount of balls going down the lane on some of these squads, since we don't re-oil after every squad.
Yep.
And I think that really great pattern this week.
Yeah, I think the scoring was really good, and I think it was pretty fair. If you threw it pretty good, you got pretty good results. If you didn't throw it not so great, well, it didn't turn out too great.
Well, that's what I like. I tell people, if you come out here and you bowl good, you're going to make money. And if you don't, you're going to go home with a storm ball and hopefully a good experience, and you learn something.
Yep, absolutely.
But you have to throw it good out here. And I tell all the handicap guys the same things. Like, I'm going to put you in a spot where you're going to have to bowl good to make money. And if you bowl bad and you make money, I'm going to probably have to re-rate you, because that's not the way it's supposed to work.
Exactly.
And I've re-rated close to 100 people this week.
Wow.
I mean, it's been a big part of my job, the handicap divisions, making sure that they're staying pretty honest and true. And people know when they come here that they don't have to worry about a lot of guys, trying to get extra pins when they shouldn't be getting them. So I do a pretty good job of staying on top of that, and I'm pretty strict on the handicap divisions these days.
Well, that's good. I think that's a great thing about your tournament.
Oh,
wow, great shot
nice
there
shot,
from Matt. He's not going away.
Nope.
Five-bagger. Yep. I think when people know that you and I know Ed and Harvey and a couple of, many from your staff, they're watching these bowlers.
We're all watching.
And
the whole staff's watching.
And I think that's really great. And that's only going to attract more people to come out here, because they know it's going to be more of a fair challenge.
Yep. And I'm very lucky that I have people on my staff like Harvey Johnson and Tisha Haynes, and people that have been around bowling for most of their lives. So they're always watching out for the tournament, watching out for me, watching out for the bowlers, making sure no one's really getting away with anything here.
Exactly.
So that, if I don't catch somebody, which I'm pretty good at catching them, they usually do.
Oh.
Ooh. But yeah, we rated a lot of people here this week. Most of them, they're getting better. They're coming out here for years. They're getting better, so their average goes up. Had a couple guys trying to pull something this week that I caught them and re-rate them to different divisions.
Mm-hmm.
So, but hey, that's all part of the job. Just trying to keep everything fair out here.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a lot of money. You can't have people trying to cheat out here, and one thing I hate is cheaters. So we try to stay on top of everything as much as we can.
Absolutely. Amen to that.
You caught a couple people in the Storm Challenge trying to use some different balls this week.
I think I got about 9 of them.
9 of them.
Yep.
Yeah, the Storm Challenge, you're only allowed to use Storm balls, everybody. So please don't bring anything else to the Storm Challenge. There's going to be no hammers, nothing else going down the lane. Those are pretty easy to spot.
Yep.
Especially when you got eyes like Matt still.
Good shot there. Boy, he just feels right at home on the right lane.
Man, this match might be his if it's just on one lane.
I know, right? If he just had to bowl on 50, he'd be just fine.
I want to thank you, Matt, this week. Thanks, Storm, for helping us out, taking care of our bowlers. Matt did some extra coaching this week, some new TAT coaching clinics that we got going on, and we're going to continue to evolve that into some really cool, knowledgeable seminars and some really cool things that the bowlers can come out here and learn and get better. So, we're going to come fully prepared next year to get our bowlers on board with some coaching and some fundamentals like we were talking about.
Yep.
Some ball surface clinics, some different clinics every day on different topics.
Yep.
To really get these lower average guys educated so they know what they're doing, because most of our guys are lower average, and we want to try to get them better, and they're out here because they want to get better. So I think that's going to be a huge part of it going forward, as people know when they come out here, they can not only bowl for big money, but they can get some really cheap coaching advice from the best people in the industry.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something that you really can't get
anywhere else.
Yeah, pretty much anywhere else, unless you got you got Matt McNeil, your local center, where you can go pick his brain. But yeah, we're going to have some stars out here teaching clinics next year, and I'm really excited for what that's going to bring.
I am too. Yeah, I think that's going to be great. Raising the edge, the knowledge about the sport of bowling is, if you can get anybody to do anything better, they want to do more of it.
Yeah.
And that's what we want to do. Our mission at Storm is to grow the sport of bowling. That's our fundamental mission at Storm. We want to grow the sport of bowling, and one of the big avenues through that is connecting with bowlers and helping them learn more about themselves as a bowler and also about our great sport.
Helping them understand,
Yep.
understand what's going on, what they're seeing.
Yep.
And I think we can really help out with some of these guys we're partnering with Strike Tutor to do these clinics and have basically a new division of the TAT out here. So yeah, I'm excited for that's going to bring. And South Point, man, this place is great.
What a great place. You know, we were talking about that, I think, you know, just right after lunch when we came on here, and, you know, and above and beyond, I mean, you look at Vegas has really gone through some transformation, and you have a lot of people. It's got to get up. Oh, wow, what a big break for talking about getting lucky in Las Vegas. I mean, you know, tourism's down. Hotel night stays on the Strip are down. Everything on the Strip is down, but you look at South Point, everything's up.
Oh, yeah, they're always busy here. They do a great job taking care of people, and this is just a terrific venue for anyone to come bowl in. I mean,
Absolutely.
I don't know if there's any place better in the country than this.
Yeah, no, I certainly agree with you. It's top notch, and this is a building that likes to take care of people. Oh, that was left.
Ooh. Yeah, the staff here does a great job. The mechanics do a phenomenal job servicing these lanes, taking care of the lanes. They got all new lane beds last year. As I was moving out, they were moving the lane beds in. So I got to pick the guys' brains a little bit about that. And they were getting rid of the old panels. And they're like, these panels, we're selling them to another bowling center because they're still in better shape than most of the panels that we see when we go work on this stuff. So, but they chose to replace them and just trying to, like I said, just trying to keep this place as a best place to bowl out in the world.
Yeah, it's a great place for, you know, it's a great place for bowlers. It's a great place even if you're just coming out to Las Vegas on vacation. You know, the restaurants are great. They're affordable. You know, you can go sit at a video poker bar. You can just play, and you know, don't have to, you know, bet $1 gazillion and get a light to turn on to get a drink.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's hospitable here. The rooms are clean. The beds are comfortable.
It reminds me of more like old school Vegas.
Yeah, that's exactly what I feel. So, I mean, Ryan Growney, the general manager here, Michael Gahn, the owner, Mr. Moniak, Angie, I mean, Dave, Mark, all the crew here, they just make us feel right at home.
Hey,
oh, there he is.
There he is. Figured it out.
Nice.
A little celebration.
Yeah,
good for
finally
Mike.
figured that one out.
It's a really cool group here we got here in this final match because, I mean, these guys are all really good people. I've known a lot of them for a while, and got a lot of love in my heart for these guys. So it's cool to see them out here having some success today. I think Ben's been struggling out here the last couple tournaments, but we did a different pattern this year, and it was cool to see a lot of guys that have been struggling made the cut this week and actually bowled pretty well with the change of the pattern. It's a little softer, it's a little longer, it's a little different shape, and I liked it. I liked it a lot, and like I said, it's just fun to see some of these guys that haven't made the cut in a year or two come out here and bowl well and see big old smiles on their faces.
Absolutely. So we got some money here. Now, first place is $25,000.
It's $20,000 as they get the progressive, then they get a $5,000 bonus. They get the 25.
Okay.
And then $10,000 for second, $6,000 for third, or sorry, $7,000 for third, $6,000 for fourth, and $5,000 for fifth. So these are all division champions in their division. The scratch, the senior, the 190 to 215, the 170 to 189, and the 169 and under handicap division. So basically, we group everybody by average. And the senior and the scratch division. So these are the division champions that have made it all the way through their division until there's one bowler left, and that bowler is guaranteed $5,000 with his fifth place prize and gets a shot at the $25,000.
Pretty good shot there from Stephen Williams, setting up the 10th frame.
Yeah.
So, okay, we got the 10th frame coming up here, Jamie. We got Matt Anderson, who's on a six-bagger. Matt Anderson, if my math's correct, it looks like he's got 256, 258 out? These scoreboards are hard to read.
I think so. I think you are correct about that.
Because he can fill 60 in the
10th,
right?
Yeah.
Or 50. Is it 248 max?
I got 3 hours of sleep last night. I don't know why you're asking me to do math. I need a
180.
calculator for that right now.
90, 20, 21, 22, 23.
But, no,
I think he's 250. Yep, 258. Oh boy. That was pulled. That was pulled left, and he knew it, and he leaves a high 9 pin. So if he makes it, that's 26. So he can shoot 236. Now if let's see here, 2-1, 2-2, 2-3. So if he shoots 236, he would force Nolan to strike the first ball on lane 49 to win. That's what it looks like right now.
Yeah. Yep, I think you are correct.
So make your spare. If he throws a strike, so make the spare first here, Matt. All right. Whew. No shades of Keo Kuhn. Remember that one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, he was here this week from Minneapolis. Yep. He was a little worried about that one, though.
Oh, so no, that's 7. So if he strikes here, it's 237. He forces Nolan to double.
To double.
Yep, because Nolan's in the 230s. He needs to double, get to the 240s. So that's why the count's so important here. Wow, Matt could have really put it on him. That was a tough 9-pin there. Let's see what he does here. Needs all 10. All 10. Uh-oh. Something's going on here.
Didn't like how he lined up there. He's going to do a little reset.
Yep, hey, this is a big shot. Take your time. Could be a $15,000 shot for him.
Or more if the progressive's involved.
Yes, absolutely, which it is for him. That's closer. And that does it. That's 2.
Great ball.
Great ball there. That's 237. So he has put it on Nolan. Nolan has to double.
Oof. A lot of pressure for a 16-year-old kid.
I'll tell you what. Personally, I think 49's the tougher of the 2 lanes, but for the right-handers. But we'll see. That's a lot of pressure for a young man. I mean, you're talking plus the progressive. I mean, that's just a lot of money on this shot. A lot of money on these next 2 shots for him. So here we go. So that's 1. That's 1.
Fired up. Fired up. Let's go.
Or no, that's it. I think that's it. With this. No, the handicap's built in, right?
The handicap is built in. 236.
These scoreboards are so hard to read. So that gets him in the 240s then. With his handicap, he's in the 240s because he's got a triple. That's 2-1. Another triple, 2-2, 2-3. And with the 10 pins of handicap, yeah. So that's it. He's
a
the
champion.
Winner. Yeah, he's the winner. There you go.
16 years old.
16
First time ever.
old.
That's
wow,
crazy.
That's pretty impressive. So he needed a mark. I guess he needed a mark.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. God, these scoreboards are just brutal to read. Now it doesn't matter anymore.
Wow.
There you have it.
Youngest champion of the TAT ever in 26 years.
Yep.
Wow.
I was going to say, 16 years old. Did you ever think you'd give that?
Just thinking that. No. I was like, I would never thought that would happen. I mean, there's just so many good bowlers here from all over the world. So for someone as young as him, I mean, maybe he doesn't know consequences. You know, young kids.
Yeah.
They don't.
Sometimes it's ignorance is bliss.
Exactly.
You know, and I'm not saying ignorance because he's not smart. What I meant is sometimes, you know, when you're young, you just
don't think about that.
You
stuff.
don't know.
You don't overthink it.
Exactly.
You
don't know.
It.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just kind of do
How
what
about
you do.
that?
Wow.
246.
Great match.
Just an unbelievable match for that young man. Union City, California. How about that?
Another California champion. I mean, we do have a lot of bowlers out here from California.
Yep.
He's going to get a shot at progressive pot.
Yep, he will. You know, so now here's the fun thing. As a 16-year-old kid, how far do you think he'll go?
I wonder if his parents are going to have a say in that.
I don't know. I mean, his parents are kind of just hanging out in the back. They might just let him go.
I think this is also the earliest finish we've had to a finals in quite some time.
We're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we were moving along today really well.
Pretty good.
Might get to watch some football after all.
Yeah, we might make some football happen here.
So the progressive pop,
Yep.
he's going to get to throw up to 3 balls.
Okay.
With 1 strike, he's going to win an additional $20,000.
Oh my God.
So he's
Well,
already
now what if he gets 2?
40,000.
And if he gets the 3rd?
80,000.
Oh my goodness gracious.
He could win over $100,000 a day for a 16-year-old kid.
So that would be
and set up his whole career.
Yep.
I mean,
$105,000.
Yep. He could set up his. I mean, he could just join the tour at that point. Once he turns 18, he's got the money.
I think I'd take that money and put it maybe buy some Coca-Cola shares or something nice and steady and watch
you know what I
that
mean
baby
now?
grow.
$100,000.
Oh yeah, that's life
that could set up his whole career.
Set up his whole life.
He obviously wants to be a professional bowler one day. I would take it. I mean, as good as he is, as young as he is, he's obviously been putting in the work and getting a lot better.
So Ben Broomfield is 3rd place, gets a double and 7, $221.
$7,000.
Yep. Michael Charles, $217. And now Stephen Williams might be able to pass him.
Well, this is going to get real interesting real quick here, Matt.
I think so, Jamie.
So basically the way it works is the progressive pot, he throws a strike. If he gets it, he has a choice to risk it and throw another ball for another $20,000.
Yep. Or
he can take his money and go home.
Yep.
So it's going to be interesting to see what he does. Matt Jones last year, he won $46,572.
Got the first one and threw it again, right?
He got the first one and then said, "I'm good."
Oh, and that's right.
He won the 21,572.
Yep.
And then he looked at his wife and said, "I'm good.
Yep.
Let's go home, honey."
Yep. Time to go.
It's a lot of money, man.
Oh, it is.
It's hard to.
It is
hard to risk that.
Yep.
Hard to put that on the line.
Stephen Williams wraps it up with 208. So he got 5th. Michael Charles 4th, 217. Benjamin Broomfield 221. Matt Anderson on that Harkbreak 9-pin 237. That's good for 2nd place. And the winner from Union City, California, the young 16-year-old Nolan Mori.
Mr. Nolan Mori.
Now, when you hear the...
Can you put one shadow going for me? Nolan has a chance to come up for the progressive pot.
I don't even want to talk. I just want to listen to Ed. Because Ed's going to explain it perfectly.
Nolan, come on now.
Progressive pot's been really cool. Something to add 2016. $10 at a time. It's at 100,000.
Yep.
Really cool.
So Nolan is going to have the opportunity to throw up to 3 bowling balls if he chooses for a chance to take home almost $100,000. So Nolan, we're going to have you step up on the left lane, and if you strike, I'm going to give you the opportunity to take home an extra $20,020. Nolan, go ahead when you're ready.
Well, here we go. One shot. 16 years old for $20,000.
One ball, 20 grand.
And he's got 25 in his pocket.
He's got 25 in his pocket, so that's got to feel good having that, playing with some house money out here in Vegas.
It's unbelievable. 16 years old. 16 years old.
It's going to be a few years before he gets in the casino to play with house money, so this is as close as he's going to get.
Here we go. Here it is for $20,000. This 16-year-old kid from Union City, California. No, wide right. Not a good, not his best.
He can still get a little bit more money.
Okay.
I'm going to show you I can be a nice guy. Nolan, I'm going to have you come on the right lane. If you can throw a strike, I'll give you an extra $2,000. How's that?
All right. So Ed being the charitable man he is, he's going to give him a reprieve and see if he can throw a strike here for an extra $2,000.
So he gets 2 more balls. Each
Oh, he
strike,
does?
he gets 2,000 for each ball.
Okay. All
So
right.
he can actually still win 29,000 out of this. He won 25, and each ball now, each strike is worth 2,000.
All right. Oh, that was right, but nope. Nope.
I think the adrenaline
I think
got
he's-
to him
yeah,
a little
I-
bit after that big victory, you know. It's tough to calm back down and throw another pressure
really is.
ball like that.
Yeah, he just kind of flew out of those last 2 shots.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't seen those this whole match, so
No. Now let's see if he can.
Left lane, Nolan. You're going to switch lanes.
16 years old. Wow, that's incredible.
Pretty darn special.
That's how you make your parents proud, right there.
Oh, absolutely. His parents are right here.
Soaking it all in as they
Yep.
should.
Yeah.
$2,000. Oh, all right, 25,000.
25, still pretty good payday.
Ed can write the check for 25,000. He looks a little let down now, but he'll be okay when he gets that big check in his hands.
And the progressive carries over.
Progressive carries over. Yeah, he only took 5,000 out of it, so it's going to be at 100 grand in July.
Yep. Wonderful.
For the third, well, I guess it was 90,000 in July last time, but yeah, be back to 100 grand.
Well, Jamie, congratulations. What a great tournament. 2026 is off to a great start for
Yeah.
you. And anything to close us out?
I just want to thank everybody for coming. Really means a lot to me. You know, my dad started the tournament 25 years ago. I'm lucky enough to carry it on, and I hope to pass it on to my kids someday. And I couldn't do it without the bowlers. And I just have so much love for a lot of these guys here. It's so cool to see everybody and, get to shake their hand, give them a hug. And just want to thank our sponsors for putting this on. Couldn't do it without Storm, South Point, Creating the Difference, Coolwick. Everybody puts in an effort to make this event what it is. It's not just me. It's not just one person. It's not just my staff. It's everybody that puts in the effort to make this grow and see what it has become today. So I just want to thank everybody, man. I mean, I could, like I said, I couldn't do it without you, without Blair, without Storm's help, without South Point. And it's just been really cool to see how this thing grows, and I'm just going to keep going.
Awesome. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Super Bowl Sunday. Be safe, and we'll catch you next time. Bowl up a storm.